Buying a car can be exciting and unnerving. Katie Smith says dealers know that and they use it to their advantage, especially with older adults. But she has tips for making sure you take home the best deal. Katie is known as Katie the Car Lady and works at Diamond Auto Lease and Sales. So welcome to the show here today.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Now, you work for a dealer and you're still giving away, you're spilling all the secrets. So why is that?
I do want to clarify I work for an independent dealer. I'm not tied to any manufacturer. I would also like to say I believe that an educated consumer makes a much better decision, they have a much better buying experience, and they leave feeling empowered. And I think that's really important no matter what age you are.
Okay. If you help the consumer, you're going to help the dealers too, probably, right?
Exactly. And there's no, I want to clarify really quickly that it's not about the dealer not making money. I think there needs to be a mutual agreement. It has to be that the consumer can't expect the dealer to lose money and the dealer can't expect the consumer to overpay. And so there has to be a medium that they find.
All right, so what do we do as a car buyer when we're going to go in and look for a new car?
So there's a couple things I always recommend to a lot of clients, but especially, you know, my retired adults. One of the first things is use the buddy system. The buddy system is a great way to have someone come in with you, and you can even make it a little adventure. I tell if you have a parent that is aging and who is buying a car, make it a fun outing. You don't want people to feel like they can't do it on their own, because they still can. It's just having somebody to help you navigate that as you walk through that.
Okay.
Do a little research. A lot of people can be sometimes intimidated by a computer. Well, if you don't have one, you can go to the library. It's free. And you can just do some Googling and find out, you know, what are the things that, so you don't go in there totally, you know, blindsided. The last thing I think that's really important in a tool is write down the questions you really want to ask before you go on a little piece of paper, and then leave space for you to write the answer from the salesman or the saleswoman. It's really important, I think, because when you leave and you go home and you want to review it, you can remember exactly what you wrote down.
And don't be afraid to ask those questions.
Absolutely. Ask all the questions.
Okay, so you've got your buddy, you've done your research, you kind of know what kind of car and what the safety ratings and all those kinds of things are. So can we go out and buy a car today?
I would say you can shop. Go and shop, see what you like, know what your budget is, stick to it, get all your information together. I have a rule of 24 hours. I really believe that once you gather all your information, you know, one of the most beautiful things about us as humans is we are emotional, and we love to do that, you know, get excited. Emotions should not make financial decisions. And so get your information together, shop, see what you like, your colors, all that cool stuff, and then take 24 hours, go home, disconnect, and really review. And take it to your financial advisor if you're thinking about paying cash, or take it to your family if they're helping you manage your money. You know, look at what the options are. I think that's really important, to disconnect from that emotion.
Okay, what are some signs that we maybe should just walk away from this one?
Well, walking away is, there's three things I think that are really important in knowing that maybe you need to take a breath, step away, go home. Maybe it's not a good deal, maybe it is, but get out of there for a minute. One is, if you start feeling like something, your gut, everybody has a gut meter. And if your gut meter starts telling you, oh, something feels not right, I'm not sure, this isn't what I thought it was, I'm having a trust issue, say thank you very much and take a break. Get up and leave. Go. You are allowed to leave. You know, we can't change what other people, we do not have power over other people's actions, but we do have power over ours. And so that is something that you can get up and leave. One of the other things is, I talked about emotion. That can go two ways. It can be, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, I love this car, I want to take it home, it's amazing. Or it can be, oh my gosh, this is over what my budget is, this is too much, I'm tired, I've been here 3 hours, I'm feeling overwhelmed. Those are both two good reasons to leave. The last thing, and I really think this one's important, is once you've negotiated that deal, and I think the one thing I want to say about that is, when you negotiate a deal, you negotiate on purchase price, not on payment. Numbers don't lie, and and I always tell people, to negotiate that before your tax, title, and registration, because tax, title, and registration in the state of Ohio are not going to change. They are the same. They are the same three things in the state of Ohio: that your tax in the county you live in, your $250 doc fee, and your $33.50, which is title and registration. That will always stay the same. But anyway, when you get into that office and things start to change a little bit, right? My interest rate, it wasn't the payment I was quoted. That is a time to disconnect and leave, for sure.
Great information for our seniors here today.
Yes.
I really appreciate that. Thanks to Katie's tips, instead of buyer beware, you can be buyer aware. Follow her advice to get a great deal on a car and a great deal of peace of mind. To learn more, use the information that's coming up next.
Learn more by calling Katie the Car Lady at 216-514-3433 or click to www.katiethecarlady.com.